Free design every day for followers. If you're looking to strengthen your branding, you can get a logo, intro, poster, banner, or any other design you need without any cost. Message us and join this event. Quad Studio.
Hello to the viewers of the Quad Studio YouTube channel. We apologize for our absence, but from now on we will be back with renewed energy and produce beautiful content for you. We also have an exciting event coming up. For 1 year, we have decided to release a new graphic design every day for our followers on YouTube and X. Today, we'll be working on a request from our dear streamer, HotCheetoMan. He has asked us for a logo, and we will design both a logo and a poster for him. Our idea will be based on his face, with the request to incorporate the image of a superhero in the design. At the same time, we will integrate his logo into the superhero image and work on the logo design throughout this process. For this, we have chosen a helmet as a reference and plan to place it on the image we received from him, then process it to transform it into a superhero. Currently, we are preparing this helmet and need to remove some parts to fit the image into the helmet. I'm keeping a piece of the light reflection here because I feel we'll need some light reflection on the front visor later on. I need to transform this helmet into a superhero helmet as much as possible. This will help the AI assisting me generate more detailed elements for me. Now I'm going to start by removing the front part of the helmet as much as I can without damaging it, so I can capture more details of the subject in my image. However, I'd like to keep a bit of the front visor since, after all, it's protecting the head of a superhero. To create the visor, I'm going to take a piece of the original helmet's glass and duplicate it several times to turn it into a full visor. Now, I'll try to merge these layers in a way that it doesn't look like it was duplicated. I'll remove similar parts and try to give it a glass-like appearance. I should mention that to create a glass effect, you need to generate something close to glass and then reduce its opacity to make it transparent so that the background is visible. This way we can create a glass effect. We have merged the layers and unified the image. The helmet is now almost ready, and we can place it on the subject's head and adjust its size. Transparency helps us precisely fit the helmet to the head shape and modify it as desired. Some areas of the photo need adjustment because the face is not clearly visible. To ensure the face is well represented and to get better results when transforming it into a superhero image using AI, we need to be very precise. To adjust the work, we use the warp and transition warp tools to properly fit the subject's face shape. This frame is then merged with the subject's image. These tools also help improve the final quality. However, it seems better to remove the bottom part of the helmet as it may not yield the desired result. Now we need to put in a bit more effort and play with the front frame to possibly achieve a better outcome. I'm going to remove the extra part of the glass that is covering the sunglasses. I have a strong feeling that these sunglasses will turn into a pair of sci-fi lenses, so I'll keep them. Now it's time to remove the lower part of the helmet. To do this, I'll select the desired parts and then give the delete command in Photoshop. Now we can preserve the main face of the superhero while also transforming it into a sci-fi character. I have a strong feeling that the AI will produce a good output. Maybe a color change in the front glass will give us a better effect. Let's see. It doesn't seem interesting. I think the original color is better.
We continue to remove the extra parts to improve the helmet's form. Very good. Now we save it as a masked layer. We don't need a background. We'll let the AI work its magic. For this project, I'm using Leonardo AI. I've already given Leonardo the instructions that HotCheeto provided, so it can generate some initial textures and structures for me to use in Photoshop and further edits. Now I'll give the processed image to Leonardo and wait for it to work its magic. Great, the result is ready, and I have to say it's amazing, my God. I'm sure combining these images will yield great results. Let's see what we have here. A head emerging from fiery circuits, a computer board with melting circuits, a superhero testing their powers, and, my God, a superhero returning from an epic mission. This should make a good poster. I remember before AI, we used to spend a lot of time creating such images. Now, although you still need to provide the right input to get what you want from AI, things happen at an incredible speed. Now I'll show you how to create a good poster by combining these images that Leonardo has prepared for us. These two images will definitely be part of our design. A head with great detail and a body that can be worked on. Although the full-body poster doesn't fully resemble the subject, we can fix this in Photoshop thanks to the face image we have. All right, let's get back to work. First, I'll start by cutting out the face. I need to select around the face, and I'll do this by selecting the edges of the helmet. I'll be careful not to remove any details from the helmet. For this, you need steady hands with no shaking. It's like performing surgery. I must say that the face turned out really attractive. Of course, the subject had a good skeletal structure, and by adding the helmet to the raw image, we allowed a good representation to emerge. All right, we've separated the face layer. Now, we need to add this face layer to the full-body poster, where the original face is not suitable. We might need to slightly adjust the face shape to match the main image, but fortunately the lighting in both the face and body images is quite similar, so I don't think it will need any light or color corrections. Very well. Let's work a bit on the logo. I'll use this design as a reference since the client likes this image. It's really a nice design, with good color schemes that give us ideas for our work. All right? Let's finalize the head adjustments and then continue with the rest of the work. It looks good. I'll try to get more information about the client's preferences by looking at their main page. I'm not sure what kind of symbol they might like. First, I want to test this initial design on our superhero's chest. Our superhero currently has the Superman logo on their chest, and the original idea was also inspired by Superman and combined with my instructions. Now, we need to test something new instead of the Superman logo. Of course, I won't use this image as the final logo, but I'll try to get some ideas from it. Although this image is a good logo, I didn't design it, so I can't use it. However, I'm getting some good ideas from it. Let's see. If we cut these two branches and add them to the top of this logo, we'll get the letter H. I want to extract three letters C, H, and M from this shape. I need to make a lot of changes to this. Well, the flame in the middle could highlight the letter M more prominently. Slowly, it's taking shape. I need to clean up some of the extra parts of the H's branches. I'll slightly modify their shape so they both represent the flame and form the letter H. A better idea came to mind. I think this crescent moon can also be used symmetrically. It might work if we mirror it and place it on itself. So, I'll select it to separate it from the main image. I need a new layer. I have to do something different. To preserve the essence of the subject in the design, I need a background with a dark red gradient. The color should be intense, with a burning sensation. I'll apply the color as a gradient. Great, it looks like the logo shape is mostly ready. We can add more details. In my view, it's missing a letter C. We can copy this crescent moon and turn it into a C that wraps around the entire logo. It might work and look beautiful. This crescent is too smooth, so I need to tweak it a bit. I'll change its shape with the warp tool. You know, most of the design process involves trial and error. You always have to try out what's in your mind. It might turn out well, or it might not. You can always remove the parts that don't work. I prefer minimalist and simple designs. It's not bad, but I think it needs a bit more refinement. Let me try something new. I'll start again with the original crescent shape. This time I know exactly what will make it look good. The flame in the middle can make the letter M more attractive, so I'll draw inspiration from this form to create a better logo. Great, the letters M and H have taken their best shape. Now it's time to refine the letter C a bit. You know, the letter C is essentially inside the logo, but I want it to have its own identity. In the end, I think the shape itself already contains the letter C, and there's no need to add anything else. I've decided not to design the letter C separately. This could be a complete logo as it is. Now, let me place it on the superhero's chest. I'll adjust its size and shape to fit the costume. I'll add a bit of shadow so it sits well in the background. Now, I'll add a slight light effect to match the overall lighting of the image. It looks good. Now, I'll borrow some details from the face image and add them to our superhero's body, so it appears that one of this superhero's abilities is to change their appearance. After the mission is over, they return their outfit to its normal state to breathe more easily. I'll adjust the added image and remove the extra parts, working from the edge of the light radius. This makes it look like the superhero's outfit is transforming. So far, everything looks pretty good. I'll also add the title and tagline to the poster. This is it, the final product. A breathtaking scene of a superhero who has mastered fire. What do you think? Isn't this image incredible? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please share it with others who might like it too.